If you're seeing stagnant growth on your YouTube channel, if you're feeling handcuffed to all the operations of your YouTube channel with the output and results that are not very favorable and are not quite there yet, if you're feeling like you're trapped in the content creation hamster wheel and all of the moving parts involved with your YouTube channel, this video is definitely for you, and I can attribute it to one thing, and that is YouTube editing. All right. And if your journey resonates with something like mine, I can probably figure out what went wrong. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what to do about it. Okay. So here's how it goes. You get on YouTube. Most likely your first videos are not edited. You're just kind of exploring the world of YouTube. Maybe you're using your webcam. Maybe you're using your iPhone or Google Android phone to film your first videos. You're just happy with getting a piece of work on there. Okay. But then you're like, oh, I've posted, 20 to 40 videos. I should probably up my game and put a little bit of animation effects, pop-up text, pattern interrupts, and make these videos more pleasing to the eye, okay? So then you're like, all right, either I figure this out or I hire an editor to do it for me. So a lot of you have chosen, oh, I'll figure it out for myself. Let me use iMovie, maybe let me learn Final Cut Pro, and I'll figure it out. And your efforts are okay. With editing, editing is not your background, but hey, you figure out how to put B-roll, you figure out how to do a little sidebar animation, a lower third. It looks decent, and you're like, okay, this is taking a long time. All right. So then you're like, I need to outsource this. Who do I hire? Where do I even start to hire an editor? You figure it out, you hire a YouTube editor, all to figure out that in itself is a job, in hiring a YouTube editor, teaching a YouTube editor your style, which you don't even really know your style because you were struggling so much with editing your own videos, right? If you can resonate with any of this, raise your hand in the comments. All right, type editing in the comments if you can resonate with any of this story so far. So you have this editor, which yes, relieves some stress, relieves some hours off your plate, but you're still managing the editor. The editor's still making mistakes, misspelling things, not delivering on time, not quite getting the style you want, maybe putting their own flavor of branding and what they want you to do on the video. And you're just like, oh, I created a job by outsourcing a job to an editor who now I'm micromanaging, and I just don't even want to post on my channel anymore. This is why I'm saying YouTube editing is slowing down your whole operation and not getting you to the goals you want on your channel, with the views you want, the revenue you want, etc. Because now you've created kind of this sloppy operational mess, and it's really taking a lot of your mental energy and efforts, and you're not able to flow in peace and operate with ease every single day, okay? The next problem we run into is you get that dream editor. This editor is on point. Yeah, maybe their price point goes up a little higher, but it is worth it. They're delivering on each and every video. But then there's still one more problem. You get this thing called burnout. You get this thing called writer's block. You get this thing called creativity block. And you're like, wait a minute. Wait. My next video has to be perfect, because now I'm paying good money to get these videos edited, and I have to have the perfect video to give to my editor. And if it's not perfect, then they're not going to make something perfect. And then now, you know what? I'll probably skip posting videos this week, and then next week rolls around and you skip again. And then next week rolls around, you're like, shit, now I'm feeling pressure, burnout, and overwhelm because of this imaginary scenario where you're convincing yourself that my videos are not perfect. I've been through every one of these stages. Okay, I can relate. And this is exactly why right now I am on a 30-day no editing content blitz, because I want to get back to my roots of how I edited when I first got on YouTube. It was enjoyable. I could give a damn about perfection. I could care less about the perfect B-roll angle and what my background looked like and all this stuff. I didn't even do my makeup. Okay, I was just free, happy in Thailand, just making fun videos. And it wasn't stressful until I started adding on these layers and layers of like, oh, hiring an editor and all this. And by the way, I still have video editors. I love them to death. However, my whole perception of this has changed. Okay. And this part of me doing this 30-day content blitz is because I want to retrain my brain to make it okay for me to post a video that's not perfect, to post a video that's not, well scripted and balanced and have all the things with the calls to actions and all that. Like, whatever, who cares? Just get back to the Toastmaster style, right? Where you have a concept. They're like, hey, you're in your Toastmasters. They're like, hey, I want you to talk about the Prop 31 that's being proposed in California. Here's your topic. You have 2 minutes. Go. Like, that's the mentality I want to have right now as I'm presenting on camera, right? I just want to be able to give my knowledge and thoughts in an orderly fashion, quick, fast, and give value and not have to worry about the editing, okay? Because there's definitely value in non-edited videos, because at least not everybody, those of you who are like me, I crave long-form content. I will listen to a 2.5-hour podcast on YouTube, by the way. All the podcasts that I listen to are on YouTube because I like the option of having video and audio, not just audio. I do value seeing somebody on camera and establishing that relationship. However, nowadays creators have become so overly obsessed with video editing and putting all the bells and whistles and effects that is actually distracting to your viewer. All right. The dings, the flicks, the whooshes, all these sound effects, it's annoying. It really is annoying. And it's distracting to your overall message of the video, okay? And that's what's really frustrating, is because sometimes when I listen to a video and I'm like, ooh, I really want to listen to this while I'm driving, just plug in my headphones, but I can't even get past the first minute because there's too many dings, music, and blah, and this, and I'm like, I'm switching. I can't even watch this video anymore. And I won't even say what used to work, because editing does work as far as retention. Retention, holding, right? Getting people to stay longer. But there's definitely editing now that's annoying as hell. People are putting in jokes in the middle of their videos, and it's like, can you not with the jokes? Like, they have clips from movies. Like that guy, what's his name? The hairy guy, the 40-year-old version guy. That version where he's like, ah! And then you have this random clip pop up in a video like, ah! It's like, oh gosh, like, turn this down. And so my point of all this is, if you're at a point where you've reached burnout, where your content creation and workflow feels like a mess, you probably need to just reset and not edit your next video, your next few videos. It's okay to not edit, all right? Because when you do that, I already right now feel way more free and way more like, hey, I can give this value in a really like productive way when things are coming not only from experience, from the heart, that I'm able to break things down on this video that probably, if it was a perfectly scripted video, would not have come out because I would have been scared to say it. So I hope this is making sense. But when you have a raw piece of footage out there with no edits at all, it's also a way for your viewer, potential lead, potential customer, to engage with you on a deeper level, because they're just focused on you and there's no other distractions, okay? And this is, I highly believe, how I was able to get, my biggest supporters and subscribers from day one, is because they saw the raw version of my life, my videos, and they were like, hey, I'm on board with her. And so there's been a few times along the way where people have been like, Marissa, your videos are really kind of distracting now. Like, there's too much. And I'm like, what do you mean too much? Like, my first logical conscious brain reacts to like, oh, what do you mean? I spent hours scripting and money and video editing and production. But I think about it, I'm like, they have a point. There's creators that I love that I would watch more of if their editing was just toned down a little bit. And no shade on anyone who has a fabulous production, because I know how much time, money, and effort goes into it. But it's just not as necessary as you think. And so I invite you. First of all, I invite you, if you want to get your content creation system to a place where it's optimized, it's systemized, and then you're on autopilot forever, definitely check out our Subscribers to Sales Systems grand opening. All right, because this week only it is 30% off. It's only $47. I mean, that's cheap as hell, right? And I'm offering another 30% off. So it'll be the code and everything will be in the link in the description. Go grab it. That's going to help you systemize your content creation, help you set up a project management system for free that helps you track videos from idea to concept to script to editing and all of this, so that you can save more time, right? And organize your life, optimize your schedule week by week, and have everything in one centralized place, so you're not trying to remember and operate your YouTube channel and your business from your head. It is all right here. So it's a really incredible product that I put together. It'll only take you 75 minutes to get through. So imagine in a week from now implementing it, getting clarity, being able to add team members, assign tasks. That is what is going to allow you to really catapult your growth and efforts on your channel without going crazy, without the burnout. Okay. So anyways, check that out if you like. But, I really appreciate you hearing me out on this video, because I had the inner, what do I call it? I don't want to say demons, but our inner critic, there you go, that tells us like, some of the narratives I had about myself was like, hey, what if people judge me for not having editing anymore? What if people are like, oh, Marissa, we don't like these videos because they're not edited? What if? It's like, okay, well, what if I get a viral video? What if I get new subscribers that are down with this new direction, okay? And they subscribe and they share. Like, what if all of these positive things? Oh, and here's the other thing. See, this is the cool part about the ranting and free flow style, is like when something pops into your head, you can just talk about it. So we help YouTubers in our agency, both that have an existing channel and presence, but also those that are starting from scratch. The editing holds them up every time. And for a lot of them, I make the rule that your first videos cannot have editing, because you just need to get your content out, right? You just need to get it out. Because I've made the mistake before where I get it. Clients, they wanted to have really great editing from the start, but that is the least important thing, is the YouTube editing. And then we fell down the rabbit hole of, oh, you need to change the text at minute 3 point whatever seconds and move it to the left because my face looks weird here. And this B-roll might be sending the wrong message. It's like, oh my gosh, right now you have 0 videos on YouTube, and this is the biggest problem. It's not your B-roll. It's not the positioning of your text. It's the fact that you have no videos on the platform, and you can't analyze data. You can't understand what's going on. You can't evaluate anything if you have no videos. You can't generate leads if you have no videos, okay? Whew. I think I got it all out of my system. But yeah, let me know in the comments if this resonates at all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely check out the Subscribers to Sales Systems offer. I mean, it's a brand new offer. It's fire. You can check it out right here. 30% off right here, right now. But even it's only $47. So even if you're watching this video after the sale, just grab it. I mean, it'll be well worth the time you save, the energy saved, the productivity boost, etc. So yeah, thanks so much, and I will see you guys on the next video.